More people in. Okay. Hopefully everybody can see my message in the chat. If you are here and you can hear me, just say hello in the chat so that I know you're listening, and let us know where you coming in from. What part of the UK are you in? Oh, do we not have anybody in here? Oh, here we go. Hi. Got a couple of people from Essex, from Blackpool. Lovely. Sunny, yes, definitely sunny in the UK today. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen to begin with, and then we will start. Okie dokie. So good afternoon, everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is Nicole Compton, and I am the Sales and Marketing Manager for Trade at the Saint Lucia Tourism Authority. It is so lovely to have you here with us on this sunny Tuesday, and we're going to tell you all about Saint Lucia's Villa offering. So something else that you can share with your client, you can recommend, you can promote, and just send all your clients to Saint Lucia, because she is a destination that will inspire you and your clients in more ways than one. We have some great presenters on today who are going to be telling you about the properties that they represent. We'll be hearing from Sean and Andre. They'll be telling you all about Xhale Luxury Villa. Anna will be telling you about the Landings Resort and Spa. And also Andrea will be sharing with you Sugar Beach Viceroy Resort. So for the next 15 minutes or so, I'm just going to tell you all about Saint Lucia. Saint Lucia is the only country in the world to be named after a woman, which is why we say, let her inspire you. Let this beautiful, lush green woman, who is home to our famous Piton Mountains, our drive-through volcano, and some of the most prettiest bays in the Caribbean, entice you to come and visit, and also entice your clients as well. She's a very lush green island, relatively small. She measures 27 miles long and 14 miles wide, but she is an all year round destination. So it is sunny 365 days a year. We technically do have two seasons. We have a rainy season from June to November, and also a dry season from December through to May. However, even during the rainy season, we get little to no rainfall at all, or what we call liquid sunshine, because it's what helps us stay nice and green in St. Lucia. She's also home to the Caribbean's only drive-through volcano. It is a live volcano, which you can do a tour of, and also have a sulfuric mud bath. They do say a mud bath in the volcano might make you come out looking 10 years younger. So it's definitely something that you should try if you're in St. Lucia, or something you must recommend to all your clients to try as well. Amerigo Bay area can be described as one of the prettiest bays in the Caribbean, and this picture does not do it justice. You can see the contrast of the Caribbean Sea, which is along our west coast, and also the lush greenness of the island. We're lucky enough to be surrounded by two waters. So we do have the turquoise waters of the Caribbean Sea, and on the west coast and also on the east coast, we have the deep blue ocean of the Atlantic Ocean. Just like all our neighboring islands, we have some beautiful beaches, but Saint Lucia is quite different and quite fortunate that she has beautiful golden white sandy beaches in the north of the island. And when you head down south to the southwest coast, where our drive-through volcano is, she has beautiful rustic black sand beaches. We have a waterfall for every day of the week, so you can definitely chase waterfalls in Saint Lucia. Now, I love that the island has a rich history and culture with the French and the English. She was 7 times British, 7 times French, until the British eventually ceded and they won the battle for St. Lucia. English is the main language that we speak as a result of this, but we do also speak broken French, also known as Creole, as part of that French heritage. Now, the English left a few things behind. They left behind some ruins in our Pigeon Island National Park. They also left behind some machinery, some cannons, and various different things that you can see if you were to do a tour of Pigeon Island. Pigeon Island also is a perfect location that we host a lot of our events throughout the year, and it also makes great venues for weddings, anniversaries, or special romantic occasions. This image on the screen here is on the top of Fort Rodney, which is named after the admiral who was stationed in Saint Lucia while they were fighting for the island. And on a clear day, you can actually see on another angle, see straight into Martinique, which is our neighboring island, the island that Saint Lucia was being fought for over. Moving on. If you do have some clients who are into yachting or they have their own boat and they want to sail around the island or St. Lucia, we have two marinas where we can take care of everything for you. We've got the Rodney Bay Marina, which you can see on screen now, and also the Marigot Bay Marina as well. It has docking convenience, duty-free chandlery, duty-free fuel, and with this staff on hand, we can just assist your clients with everything that they need. St. Lucia is more than just your typical sun, sea, and sand destination. You can definitely do so if you want to. However, if you have that client who's looking for something different, a little bit out of the box, or just a more experiential holiday, we have a range of activities that your clients can enjoy. From ziplining through the rainforest to aerial tram tours where you get to just hover above the rainforest bed, to that sulfuric mud bath that I mentioned earlier on. We have a range of adventurous outdoor activities, so like Segway tours, jungle biking. And with a lot of these tours, you actually get to learn a little bit about the history and the culture of the island. For example, with this image on screen, the house that you can see in the background is an old sugar mill where they used to make sugar and process sugarcane many years ago. So you do get to see some abandoned treasures that we have on island as well. St. Lucia is perfect for bird watchers. We have over 67 species of birds in St. Lucia, and 5 of them are actually endemic to the islands. They're only found there. So it means that if anybody is looking for that specific bird and they want to capture images of it, they can definitely come to St. Lucia to do so. Some other adventure activities include ATV bikes. We do have horse riding, or you can enjoy Splash Island Water Park, which is located in the north of the island. It's a little bit like Ninja Warriors, but on water. So it's amazing for all age groups. And you find that families love it and spend the whole day on it. You can do kayaking, sea helmet trek. We've also got scuba diving and snorkeling as well. When it's in season, typically during the cooler months, you can see some amazing whales and dolphins. I was actually in St. Lucia last December, and just off the coast of the Pitons, we were able to see a pack of dolphins very close to us. So they definitely come to warmer weathers and they want to be inspired during the colder months. We have an amazing local market in our city of Castries where you can purchase some local spices, try some local food, some rum, and also get some souvenirs as well that your clients can bring home for friends and family. Because we do have that dry-through volcano, we have very fertile soil in St. Lucia. So we try to serve everything that we can grow on island. So you can enjoy some of the most amazing fresh catches, fruit and vegetables, all locally grown or caught just off the coast of St. Lucia. So from fine dining to local foods, there is definitely something for everybody's needs and everybody's dietary requirements. We really pride ourselves in a lot of farm-to-table experiences on island. One of my favorite things to do is to eat chocolate, and I love that Hotel Chocolat has a cocoa plantation where you can learn. Oh, my laptop is just doing something funny. Okay, we're back. I love that Hotel Chocolat has a cocoa plantation where you can do a tree-to-bar experience and learn to make your own bar of chocolate. This is called Project Chocolat, and you can. Oh, is my laptop okay? I just feel like it's flickering a little bit. Can everybody see the presentation? Yes? Am I still here? Yes, okay, perfect, thank you. Moving on, you can also do a tour of our distilleries as well, where you can learn about the rums that we make in St. Lucia and also try every bottle of rum that we produce as well. In terms of romance, we are the romance capital of the Caribbean. We have no residency, so your clients can get married within being on island for a few hours by applying for a special marriage license. Or if they have a couple of days they want to be on island for, they can apply for a special marriage license, which can take between 2 to 5 days. The best thing about getting married in Saint Lucia is that you can have your honeymoon straight after. We are the world's leading honeymoon destination, and also the Caribbean's leading honeymoon destination as well for 2021. We've actually won this award 13 times, so it really goes to show that people do think of us when they think of St. Lucia for honeymoons or their special romantic occasions. We can do a wedding for you anywhere. The previous image that I quickly flicked through is an underwater wedding that we hosted in 2019. So whether your clients are looking for a beach wedding, a church wedding, a wedding in the ruins at Pigeon Island, a private wedding, just themselves on top of the pitons maybe, we can definitely take care of everything for them. Just to give you an idea of accommodation, I've just sort of pointed out where the properties that you'll be hearing from are on the map today. When you're listening to the presentations, definitely consider a twin center with any of the properties, because St. Lucia is so different between the north and the south. From Xhale to Soufrière, you can get two very different experiences in the one holiday. So definitely consider that when you're listening to our presentations today. We recently launched something called Collection de Pépites, which translates into English, collection of small properties. This includes our villas, also B&Bs, boutique properties and inns. It's for any property 35 rooms or less. So our villas definitely fit quite nicely into that. So if you are looking for any information on further villas or some more on the ones you've heard today, you can definitely check out Collection de Pépites and you will see a full list of information about them. Or I'm sure the hotels on today will be able to share details with you after the presentation. You can also contact them as well. We also have an amazing calendar of events. We have a jazz festival that typically takes place every May, a carnival in July, which will be the first year since 2019 that we're hosting Carnival. We do typically have a Roots and Soul Festival at the end of August. We celebrate our Creole Heritage Month throughout the whole of October, so it's our Arts and Heritage Month. In December, we have hosted the Atlantic Rally for Cruisers, and even during the pandemic, we were still able to host the Atlantic Rally for Cruisers in St. Lucia, so we're very proud of that. And it just means that if you do have anybody who's into sailing and they want to participate in the arc, their family can also meet them in St. Lucia, and they can celebrate Christmas in the tropics. Now, my favorite Friday of any Friday is a Friday in St. Lucia, because we host the Girls Lake Street Party. This is the most amazing street party that you will find in the Caribbean, where your clients can get to mix with the locals, try some local food and rum, listen to local DJs, local soca artists, musicians, and just get to enjoy a real St. Lucian hospitality and St. Lucian welcome. So if you do have anybody who's going to St. Lucia and they're typically in the north of the island on a Friday, then definitely recommend that they check out the Girls Lake Street Party. Just a couple of useful facts. We have direct flights with British Airways, Virgin Atlantic and TUI out of London Gatwick. We have two airports in St. Lucia, an international airport in the south of the island and also a regional domestic airport in the north of the island, perfect for your island hopping between the Caribbean. British and Irish passport holders do not require a visa to travel to St. Lucia, and all that we ask is that your passport is valid for the duration of your trip. We do also have some great connections out of North America from hubs like Miami, JFK, Atlanta, Philadelphia, Chicago. So you can also twin us with North America, whether your clients want to do a bit of shopping and a bit of beach holiday, or if they just rather go via the US instead. That's always an option. In terms of transferring around the island, we do have ferry transfers and also helicopter transfers available. Helicopter transfer takes just under 10 minutes to transfer between the international airport in the south and the domestic airport in the north. The ferry transfer can take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour and a half, depending on what resort your clients are going to. However, a traditional road transfer is available as well. That can take about 90 minutes by road to transfer between the south and the north. But it is, I call it a great excursion, because as you transfer between the two, you'll be weaving and bobbing through the rainforest, through the mountains as you get to the other side. Just going to quickly touch on the Big C, our COVID requirements. We currently have no more travel authorization that you need to fill out to complete to travel to St. Lucia, so no forms. If you are fully vaccinated, you don't require anything. All you do is you book your flight and you travel. However, for our unvaccinated guests, we do require a PCR test 5 days before, and the clients have to, or the visitor has to observe. We don't really call it a quarantine because they're not in quarantine. They can still explore all the hotel's facilities, do all the various different activities, spas, etc., and do tours arranged by the hotel. However, they're not able to leave the hotel independently if their trip is more than 7 days. So all unvaccinated travelers have to stay on property for 7 days before they're able to go out and dine independently or rent a car or live like a local, as we call it. However, it does not restrict them from participating in any events and activities on property. Just a reminder of our Saint Lucia Expert Training Program. We can encourage you to log all your bookings to Saint Lucia. We do some quarterly rewards. We sometimes do monthly rewards. And when I'm looking for people to invite on fam trips or events, I always go to my Saint Lucia Experts first. Something new that we've had it before, but we've relaunched it for this year, is our SLAM program. It's Saint Lucia Agent Months. So between the months of June to November, we offer some great offers on excursions, on dining options, on hotels. I've actually just popped a couple of examples on the screen for you, but I will follow up after this webinar with our SLAM brochure, where you can have a more in-depth look at some of the offers that we have available for you between June and November. I am going to show you a short video, which is our summer campaign, just to hopefully entice you to consider any last-minute summer holidays for your clients to Saint Lucia. And yeah, I'll also share with you how you can stay connected with us as well. Ooh, I think it's just come off the screen, but let me just grab it. Bear with me a second. And here we go. And this is our, oh, 1 second, I think I had it hidden, my apologies. Okay, here we go. This is our summer campaign video.
This summer, make it summer Saint Lucia style. Enjoy meets and boots, Saint Lucia style. Saint Lucia style. Relaxing drinks, Saint Lucia style. Casual dining, Saint Lucia style. Sunshine and showers, Saint Lucia style. Rooms with a view, Saint Lucia style. Local transport, Saint Lucia style. Connecting with nature, Saint Lucia style. Live music, Saint Lucia style. Evenings with the stars, Saint Lucia style. Welcome to summer, Saint Lucia style. I'm in town, let me take you away.
So we do have some summer offers available as well with a lot of our properties on our website. So if you are looking for any last minute deals for your clients, definitely check that out. I'm just going to have a quick scan into the chat box, see if anybody has any questions for me. But if you do have any questions, definitely pop it in there and I will try my best to answer it. And we'll also get each of the partners to answer their questions as well. And just before I hand over, we're going to be doing a little quiz at the end. So hopefully you guys were listening and you will continue to listen to all the presentations, because we do have some pretty cool prizes available, some shopping vouchers. So yes, definitely stay tuned to the end where we'll be asking a question and then you can win a prize. So without further ado, I'm now going to hand over to Sean, who's going to tell you all about Xhale Luxury Villa.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules. I'm Sean Young-Reismeyer. I work with Xhale Luxury Villa. I'm based here in the UK. The villa itself is actually quite new to the UK market, and you can currently book via the Villa Collection and also Oliver's Travels. There are some new tour operators coming on board shortly, so keep an eye out. So I am just about to, I'm going to show you a very short video to give you a little introduction to the villa. And then I am going to hand you over to Andre, who I'm delighted he's with us today all the way in Saint Lucia. And he is going to update you on all the wonderful things that Xhale Villa has to offer. So I'll just start the video. Be prepared to be blown away. So there you go. I'm sure you agree it's an absolutely stunning villa. So I'll hand you over to Andre, and he will update you further on the property. Over to you, Andre. Andre, I think you're on mute.
Yes. Can you hear me now, I hope?
We can hear you loud and clear.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks again for joining the call this morning. Just a little background on myself. I'm originally from Jamaica, and I got to Saint Lucia back in 2014, and we fell in love with it. And we bought this property as our home. So everything you see was handpicked for our home. And halfway in, we thought that, maybe we'd make a beautiful villa. And we came up with the name Xhale and positioned it for wellness and sustainability. And it has worked out really well for us. We've had on the market now for almost 6 years. And we are very, very much involved with making all the holidays very personalized. We have a villa host who handles the welcome and greeting, who does orientation. We provide fresh flowers, a wonderful gift basket, amenities in the bathroom, robes, all the modern amenities that you'd expect, the wine cooler, Netflix, Wi-Fi, high speed. And we handle pretty much every request, not at an extra cost. So we will take care of restaurant booking, stores, car rental, reservations. If someone's flying in private, we're able to clear the jet for them. Or if they come in by yacht, we can work with the marina directly. So we pretty much take care of all of the guest needs, pretty much ahead of arrival as well. So they can have, a stress-free holiday. So yeah, I don't want to give you too many details all at once, but during COVID, we also decided that we probably needed to reset a little bit more on sustainability. So we now only use eco-friendly products, cleaning and guest products. And we've added bamboo sheets and bamboo towels in the last couple of months. The reviews have been great, which you can read on TripAdvisor, Airbnb, or VRBO. You'll see it yourself. And the number one reason why our guests are booking us, we did not realize after, obviously we speak with them, it's for privacy. The villa is positioned really well, looking out to the north, but there's no property in front of us or on the side, either side. So you could really enjoy the space. And the second reason why they're booking us, outside of having a stunning view looking straight into the north, you could see Martinique at night, and on a clear day, they're booking us because of the decor, which we didn't quite get either. It's mid-century modern, and it's appealing to certainly your clientele in the UK. And we get a lot of people from the northeast of the US and also Canada. So yeah, I think we, as I said, we do a lot for our guests. We're happy to do it. We call it concierge. And we also go on villa holidays. So things that we pick up, like we vacationed on a different island, and it was only a 3-day holiday, and they didn't have spices in the kitchen. And I told Lisa, that'd be a really nice thing for us to offer. So we now have like 20 spices in our kitchen that the guests enjoy on their holiday. And, hand towels, very simple things that some villas don't include. We just don't nickel and dime our guests. So yeah, in a nutshell, I think that's it. It's positioned very well, very close to the main attractions in the north. We're between 5 and 7 minutes from 4 beaches, about 10 minutes from grocery shopping and the nightlife, and we're just about 7 minutes from the street party that Nicole spoke about. Yeah, I don't know if you have any questions directly for me. Sean, I hope I covered a lot. for you.
You have. Just to let everyone know, we have 4 bedrooms, so we accommodate 8 adults in total. And it's a real all-rounder villa, great for families, great for those who are looking for a romantic getaway, as Andre highlighted. It's so private, and that's why we have a lot of clients come to stay with us. They can really sort of relax and get away from everything, and it's fantastic for families with young children. Yeah, it's amazing. Send your clients.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Andre.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I covered at the beginning, I actually have a hospitality background, which has helped us tremendously. At a general manager and at a directorship level for a big company. So we're not experimenting. This is really us having a lot of experience in this field. So feel very safe to send your clients to us.
Thank you, Sean and Andre. We do have one question in the chat from Louise. He asked, how suitable is it for people with mobility issues?
If they're in a wheelchair, it would be somewhat difficult to get upstairs. It's not impossible, but it depends on exactly what your condition is.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Louise, I hope that answers your questions. So if you do have any further questions, then keep putting them in the chat and then we'll just answer them as we go along. But thank you so much for showing us and telling us all about Xhale Luxury Villa. So
Thanks,
moving
Nicole.
on, thank you. So we're going to move down just a little bit further down now. We're going to head to the landings with Anna.
Hi, everybody. I'm Anna Wells, presenting the beautiful luxury resort of the Landings Resort and Spa. We are an all villa suite resort set very, very close to Rodney Bay. So we're just a short 5-minute transfer from Rodney Bay with all of its bars, shops and restaurants. And also very, very close, as you can see on the map there, to Pigeon Island National Park, and lots of different activities take place up at the north of the island as well. So we're in a really good location. We're also set in a marina, but also on the beach. So I know a lot of people do think that we are just a marina property. We're not. We've got an absolutely fantastic beach. I would say one of the best beaches on the island. It's white sand, it's turquoise waters, really, really crystal clear, beautiful for swimming. And all of the villa suites, as you can see, kind of all circle around the marina. So they've all got water views, whether that be marina, ocean or beach. We've got fantastic facilities. We've got 4 swimming pools, including a children's pool, so shallow perfect for swimming for children. We've also got a marina, which is a private marina, and you can actually organise private boat charters from the marina itself there. There's 800 feet of white sand beach, as you can see at the bottom. So we're 85 spacious villa suites with views of the water. So as I mentioned, marina, ocean or beach views. All of our villa suites come completely fully stocked kitchens with fridge, with a cooker, with microwaves, with coffee makers. They've all got washer dryers in them. They've all got beautiful balconies or terraces. And also the ocean and the beach view villa suites come complete with our private butler service. And you can also add that on for villa suites with a marina view as well. So as you can see, they start with our 1-bedroom villa suite. So we are a property where we don't have a room product. It's all villa suites. So 85 of those villa suites leading in from our 1-bedroom villa suite, which is 950 square foot. The 1-bedroom villa suites all have marina views and they've all got plunge pools in them, and they will sleep up to 2 guests in them. And they've all got balconies with views over the marina. The 2-bedroom villa suite is slightly larger at 1,400 square foot. This will sleep up to 4 guests. It's got 2 bedrooms with a king bedroom and also a 2nd bedroom with twin beds in it as well. It's got 2 balconies in our 2-bedroom villa suites, and some of them do come with plunge pools and some don't. And then we've got the option of a marina, ocean or a beach view within our 2-bedroom villa suites. We've also got 2 bathrooms within those as well. And then we've got the 3-bedroom villa suite. As you can see, huge balconies overlooking the water here, and you've got a separate veranda there at the back of the property. You've got the master bedroom with a king bed, the 2nd bedroom also with a king bed, and the 3rd bedroom comes complete with twin beds in there as well. You've got the indoor living space and also the outdoor living space in the 3-bedroom villa suites. And then the final one is our 3-bedroom grand villa. It's 2,300 square foot. Again, it comes in a marina, an ocean or a beach category there. All of these have got plunge pools. They've got 2 king bedrooms and then the 3rd bedroom with a twin bed there as well. As you can see, huge living and dining spaces and really nice spacious balconies overlooking the water there. Really contemporary bedrooms in the villa suites. Beautiful living spaces, open plan living and kitchen spaces overlooking the water there. Beautiful bathrooms with a separate shower and separate bathtub. And then you can see the really, really spacious balconies there. This one is the beachfront block, so it's overlooking the beach there. So our villa suites are 3-storey. So if you do go for a beachfront villa suite, it's not necessarily on the ground floor. You may be on a 1st or a 2nd floor, but if you do want the ground floor suite, you can request that and we'll do our best for you. As you can see, some of them do come complete with plunge pools. So perfect for couples traveling or even families traveling together. My kids absolutely loved using the plunge pool when they went to the landings recently. So we've got plenty of different beach pool and land experiences for all ages. We cater for families, we cater for couples. We've got water sports from non-motorized water sports, including glass bottom kayaks to paddle boards to sailboats. And we've also got motorized water sports there as well, including the great big marble ride, water skiing there. We also have 2 floodlit tennis courts and we offer tuition there for tennis and also for our water sports as well. So you see, we've got plenty in the line of wellness and spa. We offer yoga, Pilates, aqua, kickboxing. We've got plenty of different activities going on throughout the day and we actually are building on our wellness activities at the landings this year. We've got a full service spa there, 7,000 square foot with 8 treatment rooms, a VIP room, hydrotherapy there on the terrace. We've got couples treatment room there as well. And also we've got a full gymnasium with Cybex gym equipment. So this is our indoor facility. We've also got an outdoor facility there on the beach for those that don't feel so comfortable using the indoor facility during COVID. So for families and kids, we do a lot of different activities for our little guests. So the Kids Club is available for kids aged 3 up to 12. It's led by Aunt Kathy. She's really enthusiastic. She's got lots of different activities going on inside and outside the Kids Club, including tie-dye, arts and crafts. We've got games, including volleyball, cricket on the beach. We'll take them on picnic trips over to Pigeon Island. There really is so much to do. And also during the school holidays, we will offer evening activities to give the parents a little bit of a break. So pizza and movie nights, kids discos and that sort of thing. We also offer a babysitting service as well for those evenings, maybe where the parents want to go out without the children. Then for our teens and tweens, we've got loads going on for them, from the non-motorized water sports to the motorized water sports. We've got the tennis tuition, we've got sailing tuition, we've got volleyball. There's also a spa program for our teens as well. There's teens concierge that we do silent discos for our teens. So there really is lots going on for them. And not to mention that we're just 5 minutes from Rodney Bay as well, with plenty going on there. We have 2 meal plans, bed and breakfast and all inclusive. Traditionally, most of our guests have gone bed and breakfast with the location to Rodney Bay. However, we are seeing a lot more guests now go all inclusive, and we're really redesigning our F&B program to cater much more to an all inclusive guest. So a lot of our UK guests do choose to go all inclusive, and it includes all of our restaurants, our 3 restaurants there. It includes wine and beers by the glass. It includes cocktails. And we do have 3 restaurants there. So we have our all-day beach club, which is open daily for breakfast, lunch and dinner. So it's a buffet and an a la carte breakfast. We have then Xhale restaurant set on the beach there, which is open for all-day dining. We've just completely redesigned the menu down there. It's a fantastic sort of Mediterranean Caribbean style menu down there, and all fully a la carte. Then we've got the Palms indoor and outdoor dining restaurant, which is more of our high-end dining, and we're just completely redesigning the menu over here as well. So we've got a new chef, John Hazard, who joined us last year from Barbados. He's done an absolutely incredible job of changing our menus. And I've got to say the food really was fantastic when I stayed there recently. Also, we have a coffee shop with specialty coffees, cakes, pastries. And this is one of the few things that isn't part of the all-inclusive program, but it's a real great addition to the resort. We also offer in-villa private dining. As I mentioned, all of our villa suites do come complete with full kitchen facilities, so we can arrange for a private chef to come into the villa suites and arrange that dining there on the terrace with beautiful views over the water there as well. We can actually also organise grocery shopping prior to your guest's arrival at the resort. We don't charge for the service for this, and you can just fill in a form with exactly what your guests need. We also offer weddings. We're 1 a day weddings. We've got an on-site wedding coordinator who will do everything for you from the time that you book your wedding right the way up into the time of the wedding as well. So there's lots of different packages to choose from, different locations from the beach to the champagne deck to the Compass Terrace as well. And I'll just show you a short video. And we are on My Booking Rewards, so do remember to go on and register for My Booking Rewards. It's landing.stluciarewards.com, where you can earn cash rewards or free nights for your bookings. And we do also have a travel industry rate, so it's up to 65% of our daily rates. If you just go onto our website and you type in the booking code INDU, and that will come up with any industry rates that are available. And it's rates starting from $173 a night. And that's everything from me. So back over to you, Nicole.
Lovely, thank you, Anna. Okie dokie, wasn't that beautiful? I mean, we've seen two beautiful products already, but don't go yet. We still have one more for you. Now we're going to head down into Soufrière and we're going to see Sugar Beach, a Viceroy Resort with Andrea.
Let's unmute myself. There we go. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Perfect. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Andrea, and I work for Clear Marketing here in the UK, looking after the absolutely stunning Sugar Beach, a Viceroy Resort in Saint Lucia. I wanted to start off by just setting the scene a little bit, because this resort is in such an incredible, unbeatable location on the island. Sugar Beach is situated between the two pitons on Saint Lucia, and it is within a UNESCO World Heritage Site as well. So we're sat over 100 acres of tropical rainforest, and we are the only property to be within this location. So we do have enviable views out over the Caribbean Sea, and obviously the views of Petit Piton and Grosse Piton, which you can see in this picture. And the resort basically is a former plantation, so it has some real history. And for those of you that have been in the industry for a long time, you might remember this as the Hilton Jalousie plantation. And then it was probably about 12 years ago now that Viceroy came in and took over the management of the property, and that's why it's now a Viceroy Resort. And I would say from a Viceroy perspective, Sugar Beach is a flagship property for them. It sells incredibly well. It's incredibly well known across the UK and Europe as well. And it really is the height of luxury and exclusivity as well. So we have such a wealth of different clientele on property, to give you an idea. So obviously the winter season is our peak season. So running from, I would say, Thanksgiving, which is end of November, Christmas and New Year is incredibly busy. And even already for this year, some of our room types are already sold out. So if you do have clients that are very keen to look into this or looking to get away, then please do get in early to avoid disappointment. But during those weeks of Christmas and New Year, you know, we really are home to politicians, to celebrities, to athletes from all over the world. So yeah, it really is a stunning property that attracts quite a unique clientele. But having said that, we do have lots of families on property from all over the UK, Europe, from all over the world. So, but from a market perspective, the US and the UK are the strongest markets for Sugar Beach. And I must say that during COVID, we've had just the most exceptional time. I think with Saint Lucia's more lax COVID restrictions compared to other Caribbean islands has really set us in good stead. And a lot of people were switch selling from Sandy Lane, for example, and coming to visit Sugar Beach and actually thinking, oh my God, this is absolutely amazing. We're going to come again. So we have people booking again for this year and again for next year. So yeah, it's a really, really interesting proposition. But the reason why it fits the villas theme very, very well is because we have 130 keys on property. And apart from our lead-in rooms, which are our sugar mills, which are terraced, every other accommodation type that we have on property is all standalone, and standalone from cottages to villas to beachfront bungalows to multi-bedroom residences, and then last but not least, our 4-bed beach houses, which form our beachfront collection, which is the most exclusive room type that we have at Sugar Beach. And the reason why I wanted to show you this map is because selling Sugar Beach can be quite complicated from the perspective of, well, where are you going to be located on property? Where are you going to have sea views? Where are you going to have rainforest views? How high am I going to be up on the mountainside, for example? So this map really gives you a really, really good indication of what we're looking at here. So you come down the road from the main road, basically into Sugar Beach, and we're about an hour's drive from the airport, so in the southwest corner of Saint Lucia. And everybody arrives into the Great House, where you'll find reception, all the check-in staff, which greet you with always the most friendly and welcoming smiles and warmth, and welcome you into the Viceroy family, which is lovely. And then you get taken into your transportation and you get taken wherever you might be in resort. So you can see lots of different clusters that are situated across the mountainside. So clusters such as 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, and all the way up, up into the very top part. Now, these clusters are made up of different types of accommodations. So in these clusters, you will find cottages and villas. And villas can be superior villas, ocean view villas. We have lots of different room types. And over the years, we've tried to simplify it as much as possible. But because some of the villas have more of an ocean view than other villas, we feel like that needs to have its own room type, because it might have a completely beautiful, unobstructed sea view. Whereas the villa next to you might be, you can see half of the rainforest, and your bedroom might look into the rainforest itself. And then half the villa might look out over the Caribbean Sea. So again, it's something different. So, and because people are paying a lot of money to stay at Sugar Beach, we need to make sure that all of their expectations are met. So that's why we have so many different room types. So that's just to give you an idea. So cluster 3, 5, 6, and 7, as you can see on the map, would be cottages and villas. And cottages might be a 1-bed cottage, 2-bed cottage, or the villas might be 1-bed, 2-bed, but have full ocean views or whatever. So they are all different in those clusters. It's not like cluster 6, for example, is all the same, because it's not. And then as you come down towards the beach, we have our residences, which you can see in the number 10 and roughly kind of number 4 in that whole area. And they are bigger accommodations. They range from 1 bed right up to 4 bed. And obviously, as a rule of thumb, because you're closer to the beach, obviously the price goes up as well. You have a bigger footprint, which means a bigger terrace, a bigger pool, and all that kind of thing. So that's the rule of thumb. The bigger the villa or the cottage, the bigger the outside space and the bigger the pool. So if you have 1 bed, it's going to be quite small. If you have a 2 or 3 bed, it's going to be quite large, just to give you an idea. So from a villa perspective and a cottage perspective, this is a typical interiors view. So we have dark hardwood floors, we have Egyptian cotton sheets, we have high vaulted ceilings. It's really kind of built in that plantation style, bringing the outside in. Beautiful, simple, clean lines, but lots of technology. So you get given a phone when you check into Sugar Beach. So you're always in contact with your butler. So it doesn't matter what accommodation type that you stay in at Sugar Beach, everybody has a personalised butler. And you have some kind of outdoor water feature. So as I mentioned, the sugar mill rooms, which are lead-in, would have like a very small plunge pool. But as you can see in this bottom right-hand picture, the pool is a little bit larger, which means that this is probably a 2-bed villa, for instance. And also, just to mention, we are on a mountainside. So we have very, very steep terrain, but we do have complimentary transportation, which ferries people around the resort. and brings them down to the Great House so they can have breakfast and things like that. And this little phone that you get given on check-in, there's a little button on it where you can call the transportation. And as a rule of thumb, it should be there within 5 minutes. But obviously during peak season, which is from Christmas, New Year, January, February, March and April, it can be a little bit longer. So just to manage those expectations. Now, last year we had a renovation project at Sugar Beach. So we closed the resort on June the 1st and we reopened on November 1st. So it was only for a few months, but we did build new accommodation types. We actually knocked down some of the old cottages that we had, and they were rebuilt on the same footprint. And this is the new interiors. This is what the modern look Sugar Beach rooms look like. So to give you an idea, 4-poster beds, still that beautiful high vaulted ceilings, but they've just brought a little bit of a softer neutral tones into the interiors. You know, beautiful, what's the word? Walk-in wardrobe areas and dressing areas and things like that. So yeah, they've really gone all out in terms of making it very, very modern, but still in this beautiful kind of plantation style in keeping with the resort's history. Now, within that renovation as well, we do have beachfront bungalows at Sugar Beach. I would say they're our most popular room type for couples. And the reason being is that they are beachfront. So when you swing open those doors in the morning, you look out onto the Caribbean Sea, you look out at the base of Petit Piton, which rises right high above you. The scenery is absolutely out of this world. It really, really is. And during the renovation, we've built 4 new grand beachfront bungalows. They were originally given their own room type, but because there are only 4 of them, we've actually got rid of that new room type, and they now just fit in with the luxury beachfront bungalows. We've had that room type for a really, really long time. So now I want to say we're up to 17 luxury beachfront bungalows, all with their own outside hot tub, as you can see in this top left-hand picture, with little shutters which look out onto the beach. Is very, very picture perfect. But something I do want to mention is that these room types are staggeringly, like from a location perspective, absolutely stunning. But the walkway, which people take from their residences, which is round the corner, these people will walk up to breakfast, for example, up to the Great House, right past your front doors. So for some people on property, this can be a deal breaker because privacy is everything. We have a lot of kind of high caliber clientele on property. So this wouldn't be the kind of accommodation type for them. But for most people and for couples and honeymooners and things like that, they absolutely adore this just because of that location. As I mentioned, swinging open the doors, you're directly on the beach, you are steps from the water, and it just makes for the most incredible sunsets as well. You're in such a beautiful position. So yeah, we have a few of these room types, and I would say that they are our most popular. As I mentioned, we have had them renovated and new build, so you can see a lot of the kind of new pictures that we have, new interiors, so very, very modern, but still keeping that outside view for sure. Now, onto the residences. As I mentioned, we have 1 up to 4 bedroom residences, and they have been more popular than ever because of multi-generational family travel, for groups of friends traveling together, for families traveling together, for example, and they really offer a home away from home. We have ocean front, ocean view, and beachfront. And the difference is ocean view would mean that they are located a road back. And when I say a road, it's a small road which the transportation can get up and down. It's not like a really busy road, but they are set elevated in a position. So they're not beachfront and they're not ocean front. So they're set elevated and they look over the tops of the roofs of the residences that sit lower down, which means you still get this spectacular ocean view, which is amazing. Then we have ocean front, which means these residences, for example, this residence in the left bottom right-hand corner, this is a 4-bed ocean front residence, which means that you're obviously ocean front, you have this stunning infinity pool, but you don't have direct beach access. That's all that means. And then we have, I want to say 3 residences that are directly on the beach. They have their own set of stairs from the pool area down onto the beach, and they are considered beachfront. So that's the difference when you're trying to sell this to clients. So we have ocean view, ocean front, and beachfront, just to kind of talk about the differences there. But they all come with living rooms, fully fitted kitchens. We can hire in private chefs for families and groups who would want that. We have outside dining areas, barbecue areas, you name it. They are really, really functional. And as I mentioned, offer a real home away from home. Now, lastly, as I mentioned, we have the most exclusive room type at Sugar Beach, which is our beachfront collection. And we have 3 of these. They are 4-bed, and they are very, very different in look and feel to the other residences that we have. They're kind of Balinese in style, and they offer these stunning infinity pools on the beach. They have their own outdoor kitchen areas and barbecues and real outdoor indoor living. So they have these massive doors that open onto the terrace. They have games rooms and everything, absolutely stunning. So this is some of the interiors that you'd find in the beachfront collection. They are very modern and just absolutely wowzers, if I'm being honest. So fully fitted kitchens, living rooms, games rooms, inside outdoor living, as I mentioned, 4 bedrooms. They're all completely the same. So there's no arguing over, well, we paid this much, so we should get the bigger room or whatever. All rooms have en suites as well. So it's nice and easy for people to kind of get their heads around. Something I did want to touch upon, the owners of Sugar Beach are actually British, and they are actually called the Green family, and there's 2 brothers that own Sugar Beach. They're not even 40 yet. So they have very, very deep pockets, but they're huge lovers of art. So over the years that they've been owning Sugar Beach, which has only been 4 now, they've really introduced lots of incredible artwork onto the property. So you'll find these little things kind of hidden away in the gardens of Sugar Beach, and each one tells a real story. So it's really good to get out and explore the resort. Now, obviously, we are really, really popular with honeymooners, with couples. And as Nicole said, you know, the island is very, very romantic and perfect for things like that. But we're also very, very popular for families with children of all ages. And we have a beautiful kids club, and we have lots of amenities and facilities on site, water sports. We have our own boats and things like that. So we do catamaran trips out from the resort and things like that. So lots of things where you can get active, or you can just stay as chilled as you want in your own pool in your villa, or we have a communal pool on property as well. So as you can see, this is the kids club on the right hand side, and it's from the ages of 4 to 12, opens 9:30 daily through to 4:30. If you do need babysitting services, for example, we can arrange that, but we just need 24 hours notice. And then on the left hand side is our grab and go, and we only introduced this 3 years ago, and obviously then COVID hit, but this is called Boopers, and it's where you can buy coffee, ice creams, little snacks during the day. This wouldn't be part of any of the meal plans. This is all at a supplement. But it's just to kind of keep the kids refreshed during the day, or if people fancy the nice coffee or whatever, this is where you'd go to get such things. Obviously, dining on site, we had the enhancement project also took in a lot of enhancements of the dining areas on property, as well as back of house, like kitchens and things like that. So we have some very happy chefs, you have some very happy new shiny kitchens now, but we've just kind of increased the footprint of the restaurants so people have a little bit more space, and it really is kind of letting the outside in, which is absolutely beautiful. And in the Great House, we have a fine dining restaurant, the Great Room, and the inside of that area was never fully utilized because everybody always wanted to sit outside on the terrace. Of course, you're in Saint Lucia, you're on holiday, you want to be outside, but they've really completely ripped out the inside of the restaurant, redone it, bringing the outside in again, and it's a really opulent space, and it, as I mentioned, fine dining restaurant, and absolutely beautiful for a couple of nights of the holiday, for something really, really special. This is just some more pictures that you can see. This area is great for sundowners of an evening, kind of 5, 6 o'clock, drinking cocktails. You've had a day on the beach, around the pool, for example. It's a really beautiful spot to chill out in. And of course, private experiences, private dining, anniversaries, proposals, birthdays, whatever it is, we can make a real song and dance with our clients, but we just need a bit of a heads up, that's all. But the team on property are absolutely fantastic at pulling the kind of, what's the word, anything together. There's nothing too big or too small that they can't do. So if you do have clients celebrating something special, then do let us know and we can pass that on to resort. Then obviously we have lots of these lovely, lovely areas. This little bar here, the Xhale Luxury bar, it has its own pier, And a lot of people who were staying in the residences will kind of chill on this area of an evening. And we've got this little beach bar here, and it's just great, again, for sundowners at the end of the day to watch the sunset together. And then an enhancement project also took in the communal pool. So this is a look out to the sea of the communal pool. We've added cabanas and another tier of sun lounges. The Great Lawn has had a little bit of a refresh. And then just here on the left-hand side is a brand new state-of-the-art fitness centre and facility. Wellness and health is really, really important to the owners. So they really wanted to bring the fitness facility from the top of the resort, which was right at the top of the mountain, and they wanted to bring it right into the heart of the resort. So it's a lot more accessible for everybody. And that's exactly what they've done. And it's received really, really great reviews from people to say that the location is a hell of a lot better. And there we go, that's a bird's eye shot. So you can see a lot of the beachfront bungalows there. They really are on the beach. And yeah, any questions, always let me know. I'm just at the end of the phone, email, or whatever. And I'm here in the UK, so on your time. But yeah, thank you very much, Nicole.
Lovely, thank you, Andrea. I think one or two questions came for you while you were talking.
Okay.
Louise asked, is there any way to do a walkthrough of the bungalows online, like a virtual walkthrough or something?
We don't have that at the moment. That's definitely something that we might be able to look at and maybe create like a webinar where I have someone on property, Nyla, who's our sales manager based on property, where she can kind of walk through and actually do a little bit of a tour so you can see specifically. Yeah, that's something I could definitely arrange.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And Louise, you're coming on the fan with me on Friday, so you will get to see Sugar Beach. So not to worry. Sorry to upset anybody else, but yeah, we'll try to see as much as we can get, as much content as we can get of all the properties that we do see on our Saint Lucia Expert Facebook page. So make sure you are following us on there. And Yuli did ask if you can share your contact details. So if you want to pop those in the chat, but I will also share it as well with everybody in the follow-up.
Sure.
So thank you so much for all our presenters who presented today. If you have any questions, keep them coming in. If you think of anything after, we'll be able to follow up with all of us and we'll be able to answer those questions for you. Now, we've got a couple of prizes to give away. So to thank you for taking the time out to listen to us today and to let us inspire you with everything that is Saint Lucia. So I'm going to go ahead first and I'll be giving away £30 Amazon voucher. And the question I'm going to ask will be the person who puts the correct answer in the quickest time in the chat will be the winner. And if you have won, please give somebody else a chance so we can make sure that we evenly spread our prizes across. So my question is, how long is the helicopter transfer between the international and the domestic airport? Hopefully you guys were listening. Ooh, I can see somebody came in first. The answer is 10 minutes, and the winner is Carol Smith. Congratulations, Carol. I'm just going to take a note of your name, and I'll be sending you across a £30 Amazon voucher by the end of today. So I'm gonna move things around a little bit. I'm gonna go to Anna, and if you'd like to tell everybody what you're giving away, and then you can go ahead and ask your question.
Yep, our prize today is £30 on my booking rewards. So you need to be registered to be able to receive it. And our question is, how many bedrooms does our largest villa suite have?
Ooh, got quite a few answers coming in. Do you want to go ahead and tell them the correct answer?
Yeah, somebody's got it. It's 3 bedroom.
Perfect. And who would you say your winner is?
Ailing?
I've got, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Ashling or Ailing?
Ailing.
I'm so sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. I'm just gonna take a note down of your name and then we will be in touch. Perfect. Thank you. So congratulations. You will win yourself. It's pronounced Ashling. Okay, perfect.
Sorry.
Thank you. We'll be in touch and I will send you, you have to be registered, like you said, my booking rewards, and then that will be credited to your account for you. So congratulations again. I'm now going to head to Sean. Can you tell us what you're giving away and go ahead and ask your question?
So my prize is another shopping voucher to the value of £30. And it's actually the same question that Anna asked, so sorry to duplicate.
Oh, we have people going in. So hey,
I didn't even have to ask. There we
maybe switch the question. Maybe try another question.
Well, I think it's only fair now that I think Sarah is the winner on that one. Four bedrooms.
Perfect. Congratulations, Sarah. I'm just going to take a note down of your name. Okie dokie. So, and last but by no means least, we're going to go to Andrea.
So we will be giving away a £50 Amazon voucher. And my question is, how many keys do we have at Sugar Beach? Oh. Can the same person win 2 prizes?
Is there any way we could give it to somebody else, or maybe ask another question? We want to make it
see,
fair.
well, I can see Sarah. Sarah's got the right answer at 130.
But Sarah did just win a prize. So
Oh, Sarah did too.
Yes. I think we should ask another question. Just to make it fair. Okay. Yes.
How many bedrooms does our beachfront collection beach houses have? Oh, Luis. Oh, Luis. 4 bed.
4 bed. Perfect. Congratulations, Luis.
Well done. There'll be an Amazon voucher winging its way to you.
Yes. Thank you so much to all our presenters for joining us today, and thank you yourselves, our lovely trade partners, for being on this webinar with us. Just wanted to learn a little bit more about Saint Lucia's accommodation offerings and what we have that you can recommend to your clients. So like I mentioned, we will be in touch. Make sure that you're following all of us on our Facebook pages, Instagram, social media, so that you can stay updated when we have all have new things to share, new properties, new rooms. And we look forward to you all visiting Saint Lucia. I do have some fam dates coming up for the rest of the year. So if you've not heard from me yet about them, I will be in touch and I'll share those out with you. So we'd love to take you all to Saint Lucia if we can. So thank you again, and thank you to our presenters.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.
Yes, enjoy the sunshine. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.